But obviously, the bigger news that is going on right now, which actually blew my mind, and it came out of nowhere right at the start of free agency, and I can't even talk about it because I want this to happen so bad. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Make Your Point. It has been a minute. It really has. So much has gone on in the world overall. So much has happened since Zach and I put out the last video. But so much has gone on in sports as well. All of the seasons ended. We are, going into the next seasons, football, basketball. Free agency is already starting, and things are going wild. But before we get into any of that, I'm going to try and do a little recap of things that I can remember that we did not cover on Make Your Point. Man, it's hard to think back that far. So thanks, Zach, for being so busy and never being able to film with me. But I'm here, so it's all right. Oh, right. NFL free agency happened. There was a lot of big news. Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins, right? Really cool. He's been talking Tua up. We've been seeing all the clips of him talking Tua up. And I'm loving it. I am here for it. I love that Tyreek Hill's already getting involved in the community. He's doing camps down here right now with kids, and he's talking up his QB. And Tua needs that optimism. He needs to be hyped up, because all people do is talk down on him. And not only do I think he's gonna have such a good year, but now he has those weapons. He has an improved offensive line. He's going to do so well. Watch out for the Dolphins, man. Watch out for the Dolphins for sure. Obviously, there was Devontae Adams going to the Raiders, Chandler Jones going to the Raiders, probably a lot of other stuff. Deshaun Watson signing a $280 million deal, $30 million, $230, I think, deal with the Browns. That was huge, and obviously he's still dealing with all of his stuff off of the field. Baker Mayfield, who would be the quarterback to step in to play for Deshaun Watson, has his own beef with the organization and kind of doesn't want to even be associated with them anymore. So we're going to see how that whole situation plays out as well. The NFL draft happened. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit rusty, but I promise as we get into things, we'll get back into the swing of it. Man, jumping ahead a little bit, the NBA playoffs happened. The Miami Heat went down to the conference finals, the Eastern Conference Finals, played the Boston Celtics, where the series was decided on a Game 7 3-point shot, potential game winner by Jimmy Butler. Ultimately, everyone knows that shot did not fall, even though I really, really wish it did. And as I was seeing the ball float in the air, I thought it was going to go in. And, there was never a doubt in my mind where I didn't put faith in Jimmy Butler in those moments throughout the whole playoffs. I really felt like this was the Heat's year. I know Heat Twitter agreed with me. I know close friends agreed with me as well, and family, that the Heat, when fully healthy, looked like the most unbeatable team, not only in the Eastern Conference, but in the NBA. And I know that might be a bit of a stretch, but their defense, their offense, the leadership skills this team has, the communication they had as a franchise, not just on the court, but within the front office, with the coaches, the staff, the community, and the Heat culture really lives, man. And so what a stretch by the Miami Heat this postseason. So even though it was disappointing, I I think it did make things a little bit better that the Celtics lost in the NBA Finals and that Steph and Clay and Draymond, got their win. By the way, Draymond Green, if you ever see this episode of Make Your Point, which I highly doubt you will, but, it's a dream. The new hashtag new media, man. Freaking awesome. You, JJ, KP, Richard Jefferson, all you guys, amazing. And it makes watching, all those shows and listening to all you guys talk that much more fun. D Wade too, Candace Parker. Amongst other things, there is obviously trade rumors and players signing that are already getting started. As of maybe 10 minutes ago, I got an alert on Twitter that said Jalen Brunson is officially signing a 4-year max deal, $110 million with the New York Knicks. He's leaving the Dallas Mavericks, trading in Luka Doncic for RJ Barrett and Julius Randle. Good for Jalen Brunson. I mean, it's the Knicks. But obviously, the bigger news that is going on right now, which actually blew my mind. And it came out of nowhere right at the start of free agency. And I can't even talk about it because I want this to happen so bad. But the Jazz released Bo Cruz and we need him to come to Miami. Oh, you're probably thinking of the other big thing. Kevin Durant today, as of this morning, or afternoon, he requested a trade directly to the Nets owner, saying that Miami and Phoenix are his 2 top trade destinations. That is pretty freaking cool. It would take a big package. I don't know if the Heat would be able to pull that off, but if someone can, Pat Riley can do it because it's Pat Riley. So why not? But, I mean, you're probably looking at Lowry, Tyler, Duncan for sure with that big contract, maybe even Jovic, but I don't know because Riley just really talked him up the other day and they really like the draft pick, so I think they keep him. And then a few draft picks. I think the Heat have 3 or 4 first-round draft picks that they can actually offer, 3 of their own. So maybe they do that too. Kevin Durant is one of the most, he's going to be one of the most expensive assets in NBA history. You don't see a player with that kind of magnitude request a trade every day. So this is a really big move, and wherever he goes is gonna shift the momentum in the NBA for the next few years. And that's saying a lot because he's at 34 years old. But these guys, the way that they keep their bodies and play and how smart they are, they can continue to play for a while. I mean, we're seeing it with LeBron at 38. Hell, we saw it with Michael Jordan at 41 when he was playing on the Wizards, still at an elite level. And so Kevin Durant at 34 years old is going to really, help out whatever team he goes to, no matter what they really have to give up, because we all know the level of Kevin Durant and how easily he could replace anything a team gives away. That being said, I'd hate to see some key pieces of the Heat go, but it's Kevin Durant, and you're going to put him next to Bam and next to Jimmy, potentially with Strus and Gabe Vincent, putting him into a starting role. I mean, sky's the limit for Miami if they can get that to happen. So, I'm hoping that Kevin Durant, that this dream becomes a reality, plus Bo Cruz as well. Let's play a game. Let's play a game called Call People and ask them their opinions on a potential Kevin Durant to Miami trade. So let's call Zach first. If you don't know, Zach goes to sleepaway camp every year.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, guess what I'm doing right now?
What are you doing right now?
I'm filming an episode of Make Your Point. Say hi to the fans.
Hi, fans.
I just wanted to call everyone and see what your opinion on a potential KD to Miami trade may be.
I would love that to happen. I think that makes Miami a championship contender. He's not my number one choice of player, but at the same time, it's Kevin Durant, one of the most unguardable players of all time. And how do you turn that down? How do you say no to KD, Jimmy, Bam, all on the same team There's just it's really hard to turn that down. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Well, nothing. I'm just filming a Make Your Point right now. I just wanted to see what your opinion on a Kevin Durant to Miami trade might be. So, yeah, you're on mic right now. You can talk.
Oh, I'm on the show?
Yeah, you're on the show right now. You're live.
Sure. All right. So my thoughts are that if we manage to get KD, instant finals contenders, obviously. I mean, we just made the Eastern Conference Finals this past year, so adding a player at Kevin Durant's level is gonna excel our team past most expectations, I think. And I think a package of Lowry, Hero, Robinson, like 3 future firsts.
That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said like 3 minutes ago.
Well, I think that the Nets would go for something like
All
that.
right, Jesse. Sorry to interrupt, but we got some breaking news here from the Twitter. We got 3 tweets in a row from Shams Shariana, NBA insider, who just said 23 seconds ago, 2-time NBA MVP Nikola Jokic has agreed to a 5-year, $264 million supermax contract extension with the Denver Nuggets, the richest deal in NBA history. Fifth season will be a player option at $60 million. Right after that, he tweeted, the Phoenix Suns and All-NBA guard Devin Booker are finalizing a 4-year, $214 million supermax contract extension that he's set to sign as soon as next week. Booker will also be the cover athlete for NBA 2K23. Wow. Good for Shams. Oh, breaking news. Jesse.
Did he go to Miami?
Victor Oladipo, 1 year, $11 million to the Heat.
That was a very excited reaction.
Yeah! Live. Yes. That was amazing. Oh, my God. Wow. Oh, my God. What a moment. This is a great thing. I love that you're here with me on this, Jess. All right, so we got that. We got some exciting breaking news right here. Free agent Malik Monk is finalizing a deal with the Sacramento Kings. Free agent center DeAndre Jordan has agreed to a deal with the Denver Nuggets. Free agent center Isaiah Hardenstein has agreed to a 2-year, $16 million plus deal with the New York Knicks. All-star guard Bradley Beal has agreed to a 5-year, $251 million maximum contract to stay with Washington Wizards. All right. Oh, and it looks like we got another one too. Potentially one about PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker is signing a 3-year, $33.2 million fully guaranteed deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. Saw that coming. Tampering, am I right? Yep. Harris Aversa.
Yes, Avin.
You're live on Make Your Point right now.
Oh,
and
make your point.
KD coming to Miami. Let's focus on that for a minute. What do you think about that?
Well, personally, I would love KD to come to Miami, but I feel like it will take a lot to give it up. But I think you center something around Bam, hopefully, Bam and Jimmy. Try to keep them to give up Markieff Morris, Duncan Robinson, and maybe Tyler Hero if we get something other than KD, like maybe a package or something like that, and some picks. So that's my opinions. I would love KD in the Heat, though. I think he would lead us to a championship, hopefully.
And we already got Oladipo back. Hopefully we keep some other pieces, too.
Exactly.
Should be good.
He will be great.
Oh,
He's a defensive player.
More breaking news right here. Harris, you're live for the breaking news of free agent forward Bobby Portis is returning to the Milwaukee Bucks on a 4-year, $49 million contract. So the Heat lose out on Bobby Portis. That could have been pretty cool. Oh, it's Thursday. He might be at work. Hey, what's up?
Nothing.
Oh, right, I called you. I'm calling everyone asking about what their opinions on a potential Kevin Durant to Miami trade might do for the Heat. And by the way, Make Your Point family, Kenan barely has paid attention to basketball for the past 10 years, but he recently got NBA 2K22 and has been playing it like nonstop. And keeps inviting me to come over and play it, but I just haven't had any time. But Kevin Durant to Miami, what do you make of this? And if it happens, will you go to a Heat game with me? He really just hung up on me. All right. Yo, what you doing?
I'm currently in the outfield before one of our games.
Are you like recording? What are you doing?
I'm just getting batting practice.
Oh, that's sick. Well, I'm calling because I'm filming an episode of my podcast, which I haven't filmed in like months right now, and you're live with all the fans. And I wanted to ask your thoughts on a potential KD to Miami trade. I'm calling everyone, so feel free to talk about how happy you are about this.
Well, I actually think KD's coming to DC. He's a local guy from Rockville, Maryland. KD to DC is the real trade, not KD to Miami.
All right. Well, we do have some breaking news for you.
Bradley Beal? I just heard.
Yeah, we just saw that. But actually, free agent Daniel House has agreed to a deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. Yeah.
No comment. At all. Trust the process, I guess.
Kenan texted me, bro, ? Let's call Kenan back. Hey, did you hang up on me?
No.
Because it just hung up. Like, I did not press record. Like, you'll see this recording later. All right, so
I went on for like 2 minutes after. Well, I just said that come the winter time, when we'll both be back here and we won't be in college, I'll absolutely go to a Heat game with you if Mr. Kevin Durant is there.
Thank you.
I mean, he's a lead scorer. I can't wait to see him drop 50 on some random team in the Eastern Conference, whenever we go. But he's exactly what the Heat need. He's exactly what almost any team needs. And the Heat are in a win-now mode. And they would their championship odds would just skyrocket with, one of the greatest scorers of all time.
Wow, this has been an explosive episode of Make Your Point. We got Adam Gawkin on the pod. We got Zach, Jesse, Kenan on the pod. What a day this has been. And with so much breaking news on contracts, on trades, especially the Miami Heat. Oh man, this is exciting. It's exciting stuff. I just wanted to come on and talk for a little bit just because it's been a really long time, and it kind of just feels good to talk about all of this. This really the big news. Free agency just started today. Not a lot of things are going on. So that being said, I'm Adam Avin. This is episode God knows what of Make Your Point. Thank you so much for watching. Go follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and obviously like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. But that's it for me. On behalf of everyone else who's a part of this, who's not here right now, their loss. And go Heat. Go Dolphins. Go Tua. Peace.